People have been reporting mold in their Lunchleys. Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul released Lunchly, a Lunchables competitor. Probably one of the lamest products you could try and compete for. They received a ton of hate for this announcement, and for good reason. However, now that you can pick up a Lunchly at your local store, it seems to have only gotten worse for these three stooges with moldy cheese, bro. Reports of mold in Lunchly has become pretty frequent. Even Rosanna Pansino wanted to do a fun little review of the product only to be met with mold.
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Especially like kids that are so young, they may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it.
She says in her video she believes the mold was caused due to poor packaging in order to make the product cheaper, which would make sense since they spent all of their money on a metal detector. And yeah, this video was kind of insane. After Rosanna had posted it, she later tweeted about how the Mr. Beast team is downplaying the situation, and all their damage control can be just kind of summed up into consider the source, which I did, and Rosanna seems pretty cool, thank you. I myself wanted to do a review of Lunchly, but they're literally just not available in my area. I was even willing to drive out pretty far to get my hands on one, but the closest place I could find them in was in Los Angeles, which is an 8-hour drive away. Seeing how this product has been received and how much worse it was able to get, with Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul having very little repercussions to this and taking no responsibility, is absolutely baffling. Mr. Beast has been called out for unsafe work environments, having some downright dangerous people working at the company, all the way to the Mr. Beast games fiasco, and now this Lunchly product, which contains mold that could be genuinely harmful for children to be eating. I guess it's true what they say. Once you reach a certain point of wealth and you dig your grimy little money hands in all sorts of places, it's very hard to go broke. And I think this is a prime example of that happening. I kind of made a similar video where I talk about how Mr. Beast is a little too big to fail. Although I think it's kind of cool that YouTubers are able to compete with large companies in this way. It just sucks that it has to be some of the worst people I could think of on the internet to be doing it. However, the way people are responding to this whole situation, I think is a good thing. Having so much discourse about Lunchly and keeping the whole Mr. Beast situation relevant for such a long period of time does do some damage to the brand, even if it's not been in the largest ways. The most disappointing thing to come out of this is that there is just no responsibility or any repercussions taken by Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul, and that a shitty product like this can be shilled for children to eat all across the United States, except for near me apparently. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Will you be eating moldy cheese? Also, a little bit of an unrelated note. I don't want to make a full video on this because then KSI will just cry about it every single day, all day long for a year. I'm not accusing him of anything, but a lot of artists have been known to bought their streams. So him trying to flex that he's in the top 50 in the US or whatever and being like, who fell off now? Who's downfall now? It's just laughable. It's really funny. Don't stream his music if you think it's garbage, even if it's ironic. Like, if it's not being botted, who the fuck's streaming your music, bro?
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.